Alright, I just got done prestiging my Freddy and dumping all my blood points into him. He's now Prestige 2, level 37. I had about 998,000 blood points, roughly. So it got me up a little higher than what I normally would. For loadout, I got some decent perks, they're just not quite there yet. I'm running Iron Grasp, tier 3. It's going to help me get to the hook a lot faster. Well, not faster, but it'll help guarantee me a hook. Might actually give me a chance to make some basement plays and things of that nature. It'll also give me some free hits if anybody decides to body block me, which I did have some body blockers in my previous game, but that was as Ghostface. I'm running Pop Goes the Weasel for the simple fact that he can teleport to gens, so the time it takes for me to actually get to a gen doesn't take very long. So I should be able to teleport to a gen and actually use this rather quickly and not have to worry about losing it unless I get into another chase immediately. To help coincide with this, I'm running barbecue and chili. That'll actually show me if there's any survivors near a generator, unless they counter me and like go into a locker or run distortion or anything like that. I kind of want to run my ruin, but I'm gonna go with this for the first game just to see how it works. It just allows me to see survivors after I down someone if there's another survivor in my terror radius. Oh wait, that won't work because I technically don't have a terror radius. Alright, so you know what? Calling an audible. We're gonna throw on the ruin if I can find it. We'll just do tier 1 ruin because Infectious Fright's not gonna work with Freddy, I don't think. Because they added the whole oblivious bullshit to him, so he can't, borrowed time doesn't work against him, and I'm pretty sure something like Infectious Fright won't work if he has it equipped, because he technically doesn't have a terror radius. He has a lullaby, which I kind of think is stupid, because at the end of the day it's still technically a terror radius. Well, he has a terror radius, I guess, if they're not in a dream world, but I mean, that's kind of a crapshoot. It's like a 50-50 chance whether they're in dream world or not. I'm running red paintbrush, which will actually put them in the dream world immediately at the beginning of the game. And then I'm running paint thinner, which will give me the dream pallets, and if they throw down a dream pallet, I'll see their aura for 6 seconds. And then we're just going to run a survivor pudding to make up some of the blood points that I just dumped back into him. I actually got lucky and got like at least 2 survivor puddings right at the beginning of, like, within the first 10 levels. So it's pretty fortunate in that. Other perks that kind of intrigued me, I was actually thinking about running Noed. I could swap out the Iron Grasp for Noed, but I don't want to give up a perk, because it may make it to endgame, it may not. We'll see, but yeah, Noed's something I'm keeping an eye on. I'd rather have it at tier 3 so I have the faster movement speed, but I think even at tier 1 I could probably make it work. Brutal Strength and Enduring are 2 perks that really caught my eye. They work really well together. They're 2 perks that I would look into potentially using once they're at a higher tier. I don't think Enduring at tier 1 would probably work out pretty well, but there's better perks that I have right now, namely the ones that I'm using currently, with maybe exception of the Ruin. So I can't really justify using that. I could justify using the Brutal Strength to go with my Pop and the Barbecue and Chili, but I don't really need the faster, damaging of pallets and gens right now. If it was at tier 3, I'd probably be more inclined to use it, but it's only tier 1, so I'm going to just not use it right now, and maybe if I get it up higher, I'll use it. I don't typically dump any more blood points into killers after I get them up to level 50. with exception of when I get them up to Prestige 3. So basically, whatever perks I get when I hit level 50 is probably what I'm going to stick with until I Prestige him again. Unless my level 50 Blood Web has, like, Tier 3 Ruin or something, I'll probably not spend any more points after that. I'll basically just use up my add-ons that I have, and offerings and whatnot, and then I'll just Prestige him again, which that'll get him to Prestige 3, and then it's basically the grind to get him all of his perks, and yeah, then that's pretty much the end of the road. I have other killers that are currently Tier 3 as well. Leatherface is the only one that I have almost all of the perks with. I don't know if I have all the Demogorgon perks or Ghostface perks for him, but I'm relatively close. I could get them if I wanted them. I'm just not in any hurry because all those perks are pretty much crap to me. Trapper Neil still needs to get up to 50, but he's pretty much there. I dumped a few more blood points into my Hillbilly after I got him to 50, but not really anything to write home about. And Michael's just kind of sitting by the wayside right now too. Just I'd rather prestige killers right now than to dump blood points into my killers that are at level 50 prestige 3, because it's not going to be as much of a return on those guys, because it's costing more points to go through that blood web because there's more items to be purchased. I'd rather prestige the killers that I have, or that I want to prestige, and then go from there. Once I get most of these guys to Prestige 3, I'll probably be more inclined to dump blood points into these two guys in particular, because, well, and maybe even Freddy, because, according to the devs, Freddy has the highest success rate right now, as far as killers are concerned. Hillbilly's just overall good. Leatherface will always be a personal favorite of mine, even if he is the worst killer in the game. I really don't care. I still somehow manage to do decent with him. I haven't played him in a while, but I like him. Peg will always be a personal favorite of mine as well, just because she's, I don't know, I just do well with her. So she'll probably be the next one I prestige, depending on what add-ons look like for her when I get back up to like 900,000 thereabouts. But at the same time, there's a new killer coming out. I think December 3rd is the official date. I don't know if they made it official yet, but probably this weekend coming up, I'll get enough blood points to prestige another killer, and then I'll probably have enough time to grind and get enough blood points for... Actually, no, I won't have enough time. I'll probably have enough time to get some blood points for the new killer, and then we'll go from there after that, because I probably won't prestige the new killer until a couple months down the road, probably until the next killer comes out.